Hey guys, what's happening? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'm going to do a review on a signature collection of the Dunhill house. And this is going to be my second review, and it's going to be a sample review. Thanks to Scentual Seduction for the sample, and actually purchased the whole line, 2 ml samples. So I've been testing it, and I would like to let you know or share my thoughts on this perfume called Moroccan Amber from Alfred Dunhill. Okay, so this is supposed to be for men. It's a recent release, and it's part of like 4 in the collection. Very gorgeous bottles. Like, if you, I forgot to bring the bottle, sorry. It's gonna look like Dunhill Icon bottles, but this whole chunk is gonna be see-through, and then the bottle pretty much side by side is gonna look like this. Okay, so you're gonna have a very heavy base. I think this is 100 ml EDPs, and the cap is kind of like similar but much more posh looking, and the juice color is really attractive. So basically what to expect, like Dunhill, you guys know, the I love, this is one of my favorite parts of the like presentation. It clicks like a boss, you know, like it does have a very heavy feeling, and the bottle is so heavy. So this fragrance basically, I wanted to actually of course buy, because Dunhill, one of my favorite house, and this line I'm very intrigued by the price point. At this moment it's still kind of high. In Bangladesh it's like $100. In world market it's 150 pounds, you know, it's very expensive. So I wanted to actually try the first 4 and see which one's full bottle worthy. So today I'll let you know which is, if this is good, what does it smell like, and if it's full bottle worthy. So basically, from Fragrantica, I always refer to Fragrantica. Thank you, Fragrantica. This has some reviews. If you just scroll down, if you do not know by now, Fragrantica has this beautiful notes breakdown, and then you also have, like here, they'll give you suggestion. This part, this segment, they'll say which fragrance is similar to, but for this present moment, there's nothing. And also, there are gonna be some reviews from guys, but you see, not that many reviews, and obviously no review on YouTube. So I have to refer to Fragrantica just for notes breakdown. This fragrance is Oriental Spicy. It was launched in 2019, very recently. Top notes are black pepper, coriander, cardamom, and ginger. Middle notes are saffron, immortelle, hazelnut. Base notes are oud, leather, coffee tree, and amber. Very interesting notes breakdown, and see what you get. So this has been pre-sprayed on the paper. You can definitely see the Oriental Spicy feel from it. It is actually very ambery, okay? The name definitely is relatable, okay? But you get some surrounding notes like cardamom, ginger, and you see some green notes. And I do not get all the notes, to be honest. I do get that beautiful sweet vibe from it, a little bit sweet, a little bit spicy, kind of like reminds me of La Nuit d'Alome in a way, because of the cardamom and kind of like a citric sort of opening. I think there is some citrus up there. I think so. But mostly what they're saying, the amber, saffron, and I think was that I don't know, coffee tree. Yeah, so basically they're suggesting this is a coffee fragrance as well. But what I really get from this is that cardamom sexiness is very sexy. That note is really nice, and the ginger gives you sort of like a spicy kick, like zingy spicy sort of a feel. And it's kind of like a sparkly kind of fragrance. I really like it. Let me spray it once again. I love the juice color here. It's very sexy juice color, just light, you know, light amber. So these sprays are really good. Okay, and let go one on my skin just to give you some idea how it smells on the skin, because on paper and skin they smell and last differently, fragrances. Okay, so this fragrance also reminds me a little bit of that other one, that British leather. I am gonna review that sometimes, but this one has some feel of leather as well. But I think it's that spices that's confusing me. So the fragrance is very sexy. Definitely, I would say this is the one bottle I think I'll be looking around to buy. The longevity from this is not bad. And the cold weathers I'm getting from these small sprayers, I get like 2 to 3 sprays on one arm, and then I get about 7 hours. Okay, longevity. Projection, it pushes for 1 to 2 hours, and on the third hour it becomes kind of mellow. Okay, it almost reminds me of kind of like a clean cedar scent as well. It's kind of like a woody. So the coffee tree, I do not know, but it has some woody smell to it. Okay, fresh cedar. So I could be wrong, but it smells pretty nice. It smells pretty much sexy, and it reminds me of something of one fragrance from Dior. I think I have a Dior Privé collection. I smelled this DNA before. Let me get, wait. Yeah, sorry guys, I was looking for the sample, but I couldn't find. I found just the 3, but I have some more of these small Dior Privé collection line, but I thought it was Bois d'Argent, but I cannot just remember which one it is. But this fragrance smells pretty nice, okay? It smells pretty much like upper class designer fragrance, not exactly niche, but borderline niche, if I may say so. So the fragrance, it's nice, it's simple, it's easy to wear, it's not to your face. If you think, looking at all the notes like saffron, leather, amber, and all this cardamom, coffee tree, it's not as aggressive. It's a very mild, polite scent, just like the way British gentlemen you would imagine, well dressed, well spoken, and well tailored. That kind of a human being is rocking this fragrance. It has some light sort of sexiness in the air. You know, like I like the amber feel in the air. It's sweet at the same time, a little mild spicy. It's like this dude is carrying a nice leather briefcase, just like Dunhill's Icon. You know, like Dunhill Icon gives me same sort of a feel, but that one is much fresher. This is much more spicier. By the way, Dunhill's Icon has cardamom as well. Okay, so this fragrance, I think what they're going for is a little bit freshness, and that, imagine that dude carrying that leather suitcase walking through a bazaar. Okay, it's like a typical bazaar of not flowers, kind of like a spice bazaar, but not extremely chili spice. Okay, it's kind of like a mild spicy. You know, if you watch that film, Mistress of Spices, featuring Aishwarya Rai, one of my favorite films. Very beautiful film, very artistic, nice music, nice cinematography, and she actually runs a spice shop. Okay, so this fragrance reminds me of that little bit, but minus pepper. So they say it's kind of spicy, I can see it, but cardamom and ginger is responsible for that. But I cannot pick up all the other notes, but all I can tell you, it's a nice fragrance. And if you ask me if it's bottle worthy, the previous one that I reviewed, I think that one was kind of like a try for me, but not a must buy. This fragrance I might end up buying. Let me see the other two, but this is actually bottle worthy in my humble opinion. So longevity is not a beast mode fragrance. I would say some people will find some similar fragrance to this, I mean, in the market, and they will say pass, it's nothing good for the price. Let's say the price comes down to $65. Great fragrance. But at this present moment, £150, if you have the money, go for it. You just spend, no problem. But at this present moment, the price is a bit too high for this. But all due respect, you know, like all respect to, or more power to Dunhill for trying something up class. So on my skin, it wears really nice. It's more sweet and woody than spicy, but I really enjoy that cardamom sort of feel, which gives me that cardamom of Languedilum minus the bergamot. Okay, so try it out. I would say all these fragrances are never like worth blind buy. Absolutely, any fragrance you must try on paper and skin. Go around, see the dry down. If it works for you, then you know, like pull the trigger. Sorry. That's the way to actually enjoy a fragrance. Otherwise, if you blind buy, let's say you got all of them and you ended up liking none, you'll be really, really disappointed and may not ever try that house again. So that happened with me before. So overall, this fragrance, I'm giving it like, for the composition, for the soothing feel and the blend from it, I'm giving it 9 out of 10. So it's a great, great release from this house. Check it out. This is Moroccan Amber, very sexy fragrance, borderline niche, not quite all the way niche. All right, so that's the first review. Let's see if we can do a second one. See ya. Bye bye.